Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So this video is just for the learning purpose and I personally recommend all of you to please watch this video till end and you will came to know about many astrological secrets behind the Raj Yogas in this particular video. Many of you individuals, you are familiar with the concepts of Raj Yogas, Dhan Yoga, Lakshmi Yoga, Wealth Giving Yoga. So there are many Raj Yogas that are associated with your astrological birth chart. It may be Parivartan Yoga, Neech Bhang Raj Yoga, Shash Yoga, any other Lakshmi Yoga formed by Jupiter, Venus. So there are various type of yogas in Vedic astrology. And these yogas shows some major changes that you are going to experience in your life or some of the major turnabout in your lives or the turning points in your life that are going to be seen from the Raj Yogas. But I will tell you one very important secret behind how this Raj Yogas actually work. The planet that is giving you the Raj Yoga, let me take some examples so that you can understand it very easily. Suppose Rahu is posited in your 10th house or in the 11th house. So this is the Raj Yoga kind of a placement for planet Rahu, because if Rahu is in the 10th or 11th house, Rahu is definitely going to bless you with a lot of abundance, money, prosperity, wealth, power, dignity, everything. But how to see whether that Rahu is capable of forming this Raj Yoga or not? If your Rahu is in the 10th house or in the 11th house, you can read all the ancient textbooks. So they are going to tell you this is a very good placement of Rahu, excellent placement, and here this is the Raj Yoga kind of a placement. But I will tell you Raj Yogas are not going to form until and unless there are going to be some other planets that are creating some sufferings in your life. In Vedic astrology, there are total 12 houses and 9 planets. Out of that 9 planets, if suppose 2, 3 or even 4 planets that are posited in their own sign, in the friendly sign, or they are in their exaltation sign, so it means yes, that planets, they are capable of producing some kind of a good results in your life. And there are some planets that are going to be in the debilitated state, in the inimical sign, or they are not going to be like very well posited in your chart. So in that way your chart is going to form some aspects of your life that are not going to be good, some aspects of your life they are really going to be very good. So I will tell you both of these things, they work together. It is not like that if Raj Yoga is present in your chart, so it is only going to happen. No. Without the support from the malefic planets or the planets that are not in very well dignified condition, Raj Yoga is not going to fully activate in your chart. Initially, the planets that are not in very well dignified condition, they are going to give you some kind of a setbacks into your life. They are going to some kind of mental anxieties, worries. Some problematic situations are going to be present over there. Only then this Raj Yoga of the other planets, they are going to get activated in your life. Don't think like that if my planets all in my astrological birth chart, if all the planets they are in their own sign, they are very well dignified. No, I will tell you, in order for you to activate the Raj Yoga, you must need to go through some kind of a hardship, struggles and pains. So planets that are in the debilitated state, that are not posited in very well dignified condition, if suppose your second house is badly afflicted, if some debilitated planet is sitting in second house, so second house lord is debilitated in your life, or if suppose Rahu is in the 10th house or in the 11th house. So on one side 10th and 11th house is becoming very powerful, very strong. Your career reputation is becoming very strong, but the second house, wealth, saving or the family aspect, it is act as a weakening factor in your life. So it means the more and more sufferings you are going to receive from that debilitated planet in the second house or in the house of family, the more and more power this Raj Yoga planet is going to get receive. Similarly, with regards to all the other planets as well. Because I will tell you, without the sufferings, this Raj Yoga is not going to get activated in your chart. Suppose in your astrological birth chart, Saturn is exalted in the 11th house along with Rahu. This is also a very, very powerful combination in order for you to acquire materialistic riches, money, wealth, everything in your life. But in order to achieve that thing, that 11th house, that is the house of your hopes, wishes, desires, you must need to have some problems in other areas of your life. It may be your planet moon is sitting in the 8th house and it is in forming some Papkatri yoga over there. Or if suppose moon is with the 8th house and it is with Mars or with some other malefic planets. On one hand, this represents a lot of mental sufferings that are present in your life. And because of that kind of a mental sufferings, your 11th house, Saturn and Rahu that is posited over there, that is gaining a lot of strength in your life as well. Similarly, I will tell you, in your astrological birth chart, you must need to pay attention to the time periods as well. So when the sufferings are going to come and when this Raj Yoga is going to activate in my chart. If suppose as of now, right now, you have no knowledge of Vedic astrology, you are not familiar with the concepts of Raj Yoga, Dhan Yoga, but suppose you are right now going through the very tough time periods in your life, very tough. You are suffering mentally, or it may be some setback, or it may be you are suffering in your job, in your career, or it may be some sufferings are there because of your family life. I will tell you all that sufferings, they act as the strengthening factor behind the planets that are in very well dignified conditions. If you are not going to suffer through that kind of a time periods or through that planets, I will tell you, your Raj Yogas, they are not going to get activated in its fullest level. And that is why I tell you, in Vedic astrology, specifically after the maturity of planet moon, that is after the age of 24, your planets, they will start behaving and they will start giving you some kind of a results. Before the age of 24, I will tell you, astrology works up to some extent, but until and unless the maturity of moon take place, no planet is capable enough of generating good results. Now you will wondering why I am talking only about the 10th house and 11th house. Raj Yogas can be formed in the 5th house, in the 4th house, even in the 7th house, in the 2nd house. So Raj Yogas can be formed anywhere in your chart. It is not necessary only in that thing. Suppose Neech Bhang Raj Yoga formed in your 7th house, Jupiter and Saturn in the sign of Capricorn. So I will tell you, this is also considered as a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. But I will tell you here, Jupiter is debilitated in your astrological birth chart and Saturn is posited in its own sign. It means initially there are going to be some sufferings that are associated with this Jupiter as well. There is going to be some problems that you are definitely going to encounter in this present life. Only then this Raj Yoga is going to get activated. If you are going to think like that, like without sufferings, without pain, all my Raj Yogas, they are getting activated, this thing is not possible. So it is very, very important for you to look into the planetary alignments. Also, one very important thing here, I would like to discuss something related to planet moon. Because moon is the very important planet in Vedic astrology, moon nakshatra is also going to play a very important role. Even all your Vimshotri Mahadashas, your planetary time periods, the pattern of your life, that thing is also governed by moon. And this is the single most planet which is friendly towards all the other planets. So all the other planets, they must need to take the permission from this single most planet, that is planet moon, in order to deliver their results. If Raj Yoga is formed by Saturn and Rahu, or even planet Surya, planet Sun, then I will tell you, they must need to take permission from planet moon. If moon is willing to execute the Raj Yoga, you are going to receive the results. But if moon is not permitting you to receive the result, you are not forming any kind of a Raj Yoga. Because moon represents your mental state. It represents your mind as well. And this is the planet which is friendly towards all the other planets. And this is the single most important planet in Vedic astrology. In order to judge your life, you must need to check the dignity or the strength of planet moon in your Vedic astrological birth chart. If suppose in your chart, moon is posited not in very well dignified condition. In most of the charts, I will tell you, moon have to have some affliction, because this is that very receptive kind of entity. If any malefic even aspect fall on this planet moon, some sufferings definitely attack towards you. If moon is in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, there are going to be some difficulties present with your mind. Like mentally, you are not going to feel that much stable in your life. There is going to be sudden emotional ups and downs, emotional traumas, everything. You are going to suffer from many things. If your moon in 6th, 8th and the 10th house. But these placements of the moon, 6th, 8th and the 12th house, they are very capable of producing the good results as well. If suppose there are some other Raj Yogas that are forming in your chart, or if your Kundali is having like 2 to 3 major yogas, one Parivartan Yoga is over there, one Raj Yoga and one maybe Lakshmi Yoga is present in your chart. So suppose there are three yogas present over there. If 3 yogas are present over there, I will tell you your moon have to have into these places. Or you can check your astrological birth chart. This thing is applicable to every one of you. If the more the moon is suffering, more the individual is rising above everything, I will tell you. Because the sufferings of moon is going to represent, there is going to be some other half that is also associated with this person. If your moon is not suffering, if your moon is not posited in these Dushtana houses, I will tell you there is not going to be some major sufferings. So there is not going to be some major ups in your life. Even I will tell you moon in the 3rd house, that is also the placement where you are going to deal with lot of struggles, mental hardships, pain. But this is also one of the major placement where other planets, they are also going to start delivering their results. So the more and more mental sufferings you are going to experience in your life, the more and more strength is given to that Raj Yogas. So Raj Yogas, then they are becoming more and more strengthened. So it is very important for you to check planet moon. If your moon is weak, or if moon is not posited in very well dignified conditions, I will tell you one thing, there are going to be some support from the other planets that you are going to receive definitely in your life. Because ascendant, 1st house in Vedic astrology and planet moon, these two are the saving factor. They are the protection factors in your life. They are always going to protect you, always. Even these 2 planets only give you that kind of a sufferings which you are capable of handling. They are not going to give you something way beyond which you are not capable of receiving or handling. So they are only going to give you that kind of a problems which you are capable of handling. And if that problems are coming, that are helping you to reshape your own character. And that is where I will tell you these Raj Yogas, Parivartan Yogas, Dhan Yoga, they will start delivering their results. Execution of any Raj Yoga totally depend upon planet moon and even the planetary time periods as well. And that is connected with your Vimshotri Mahadasha. And that is also ruled by planet moon. Because this single most entity have the most power. I will tell you moon is exalted in the sign of Taurus. And it is debilitated in the sign of Scorpio. So have you ever think about why the Taurus is the sign where moon is getting exalted? Because this is the house of family, Kutumbasthan. This is your wealth, saving, luxuries as well. That is a very stable placement. Taurus, it is a earth element. It is a earthy element. And it is from the 1st house, sign of Taurus is the 2nd house. So gain of the ascendant, it lies in the 2nd house. This is the house of your mouth, where you are intaking the food. So food is also necessary in order to have your sustenance in this present earth, planet earth. That is why the 2nd house is known as the Marka house as well. This is the death inflicting house. That is ruled by the sign of Taurus, which is controlled by planet Venus. Only these 2 planets, planet Venus and planet moon, only these 2 planets, they are having the watery tattvas or jal tattva present inside them. Moon represents the pure water and Venus represents the impure water or all the water. So that purity of water, it is governed by planet moon. Moon and Venus, these 2 are the benefic planets, highly benefic. They are not like Jupiter and planet Mercury. They are most benefic planets. But I will tell you, in some of the ancient texts of Jyotish Shastra, they are not considered as the benefic planets. And the main reason behind these watery planets, because they get very easily influenced by the affliction from all the other planet. If these two planets, they are receiving any kind of a conjunction, any aspect, so they are deeply going to get impacted. Venus is your relationship aspect and it is your marriage and the married life. So these two areas of your life, they are going to play a very important role. That is why most of the time 80% of the problems, they come after marriage, or 80% of your problems, they are getting solved after marriage. And that is where planet Venus, the sign of Taurus, the sign of Libra, they are going to play a very important role. If suppose Venus and Moon, if they are in very well dignified condition in your chart, I will tell you, like, maximum problems in your life, they will get completely nullified. Because these two planets, it is very, very important for you to look into these two planets. Pay attention to these two planets. Venus is the karaka of your progeny as well. So that is after your marriage, you are going to have the childbirth and these kind of things. So if you are having your family satisfaction from wife or your kids, so it means your Venus is delivering you very positive results. And if you are receiving that constant amount of money as well, that is the sign of Taurus. You are enjoying the luxuries of life, you are having the support of family, it means you are having everything in your life. But if these things, they are not in very well dignified condition, I will tell you, then look into the malefic aspects. If suppose Venus and Moon, they both are afflicted in your chart, any connection if they are forming with the sign of Scorpio, there are going to be major sufferings. I will tell you that thing upfront. If Venus is posited in the sign of Scorpio or Moon is posited in the sign of Scorpio, these are the major suffering placements in your chart. Even in the Navman chart, you can check the planets that are sitting in the sign of Scorpio and the Aquarius. So they are responsible for giving you major sufferings in your life. It means on one hand, you are going to suffer, and on second hand, your RajYogas, your wealth yogas, any other Lakshmi yogas, they are start giving you their own results. The more and more sufferings are going to intensify, the more strength these RajYogas they are receiving at their own end. So it is vitally important for you to suffer in your life in order to reap out that positive results from the RajYogas as well. You can pick up any astrological birth chart, or you can pick up any successful individual. Just pay attention to their astrological birth chart. They are going to have that Raj Yoga, Lakshmi Yoga, that kind of a yogas. But the kind of adversity that they are going to suffer, no other individual is capable of going through that kind of adversity. And that is why in my personally, like, if you ask me, I will consider like even the like moon placement in the Dushtana houses, I consider that thing as a very good thing. Because emotional sufferings, they are very necessary in order to receive the results from the Raj Yoga. If there is no emotional suffering, if there is nothing happening with your mind, then I will tell you Raj Yogas are not getting activated. So it is very, very important thing to understand this concept of the Raj Yogas as well. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you have found some deeper insights in this video. Please, if you are having any queries, any consultations regarding your astrological birth chart, do contact me at my mail ID. If you want to ask me any question regarding career, marriage, any other spiritual or business consultation, do let me know. I'm going to respond you back as soon as possible. Also, please hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and share my YouTube channel with your friends, families that are in love with Vedic astrology. And even don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, where I have started posting reels as well. So you can check out that thing, and I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.